Major Dodgers injury update. Bobby Miller continues to struggle. Shohei Watch and Tommy Edman having his own home run derby. Let's get right down to it. This is Dodgers Digest. Major Dodgers injury update. It is official. Crazy stuff going on with the Dodgers. Let's talk about it right now. We're talking about Anthony Banda. Anthony Banda on the 15-day injured list. And this is what... Does Roberts look pissed here or what? Banda took on a solid object in a moment of frustration and weakness, which led to a hairline fracture in his pitching hand. So to lose Anthony Banda on a 15-day injured list because he did it himself, oh, man. Down the stretch towards the playoffs, this is how you're going to go about it. This is painful. Wow. And you see what Roberts is saying here too. He took on a solid object. Okay, so what? Come on, solid object. Me and you are gonna spar, bro. He did it in a moment of frustration and weakness. Now, weakness not meaning that Banda is weak as in his strength. Weakness as in character. So attacking his character right there. Frustration and weakness, which led to a hairline fracture in his pitching hand. So, there you go. I mean, it sounds like he punched a wall or something like that. That's just embarrassing. It's got to be bad enough for the player when you do something like that to have that become the story that is defining you. So, you're like 16 games from the playoffs and you're punching inanimate objects. And then you got the doc harshing you and saying that was weak-minded to do something like that. And it is. At that point in the season, coming down the playoffs, the team needs you, and you get a hairline fracture because you punched something. Okay. I definitely can get with that. All right. Bobby Miller continues to struggle. Boy, you thought Walker Buehler had it bad. I mean, you look at what both these guys are like. It's a struggling contest between the two. Who can struggle the hardest and still remain on the team? And I'm not laughing at it. It's just like, what the heck is going on? That's your pitching line from yesterday. Just take a look at Miller, and you'll see what I'm talking about. 4.1 innings, gave up 5 hits. That's 6 runs. And those 6 runs were earned runs. Walked 4, 2 Ks, but gave up 2 long balls too as well. So, wow. 8.17 ERA. Look at that number right there. That's a big number. And between him, at least Walker is, I think, under 6 with his ERA right now. So you have to look at it this way. What's going to happen? Can you keep Miller on the roster? Can you keep him into the season, into the postseason? Putting up numbers like that? Oh my goodness. I don't know. Look at the numbers right now. There it is. There's what he's done so far. I mean, he's a young dude. He's got velocity. He's just like, what is going on? Is it location? Like, gonna have to just figure this one out. But 12 games he's been part of, 2 wins, 4 losses, 8.17 ERA, 54 innings pitched. I like that number though with the strikeouts, 50 out of 54, so almost a strikeout every single inning. So that's not bad. But what is going on with that 8.17? That is a tough one to come down to. So it's going to come down to Bobby Miller or Buehler. Who stays on to the postseason? It depends on who comes back. It's sure nice having Yamamoto back, isn't it? Having him back and, doing his thing. All right, well, it is also time for, you know what I'm talking about, the quest for MLB's first 50-50 season, Shohei Watch. Let's get into Shohei Watch. Well, what is the latest on Shohei Watch? The 50-50 vision, Ohtani closer to history as LA outlasts the Cubs And he gets his 47th home run, steals his 48th base, as the Dodgers ride a home run barrage. And it was a home run barrage. I mean, they kept it close, but beating Chicago in the end. And you got to wonder, can he do it? There's some stuff going on, though. Sarah Langs steps in and says Shohei Ohtani has 12 games this season with a home run and a stolen base. I love these stats when they come out. Full rando stats, right? And the only player with more such games in a season since 1900, which sure we're not going to know that, Rickey Henderson. The great Rickey Henderson, 13 is the number he did. You see Gunu, who had the amazing year last year, 12. He's tied with that. Bobby Bonds also 12 in 73. But Rickey Henderson, 13. So can Shohei do that? 2 more of those. If he gets a game with 2 games with a home run and a stolen base in each of them, he's all out on that number right there. That means he would take it. But going back to Shohei, going back to what Shohei's done, 47 home runs. Okay? Now you got to start looking at Dodger records. Like, what's the Dodger record on that? So, just so happen to have that. 47 home runs for Shohei right now. He is tied. And you know who he's tied with? Cody Bellinger. Yep. Number 3 on the list at 47. So, one more home run for Shohei. He's going to go past Bellinger. Bellinger will be there. But he will tie the man who's got number 48. 48 home runs. That's going to be with Beltre. Beltre had 48. But that's not the all-time leader in home runs for the Dodgers. The all-time leader is going to be Sean Green with 49. So, if Shohei is able to get to the 50 mark, he will not only be the first one in Major League history to go 50-50, but he will have the most home runs for the Dodgers as well in history. Franchise record with 50, because 49 is Sean Green, so that's the number on that one right there. So we're gonna watch Shohei, and you know, if you're gonna take a look at the schedule and see what the schedule is all about, well, there you go, right there. That's it. That is what is left right there. So day off here on your Thursday. Then they get back at it against Atlanta for 4 games. That's going to be tough right there. Got to face Atlanta for 4 games. Then you got to face Miami for 3. So on the road, doing some traveling. Boy, it'd be really important to keep winning, keep taking series. So if you're the Dodgers at this point, you have to look at it. You got a day to rest, okay? You got 4 against Atlanta. You want to take 3 of those, okay? Win the series. Win all the series on the way out. You won't have to worry about Arizona. You will not have to worry about the Padres at all. You just got to win series. You got 4 against Atlanta. Win 3 of them. You got 3 against Miami. Win 2 of those. Then you go 3 against Colorado at Dodger Stadium. Come on. You can't take 2 from Colorado. What are they, last place? Take 2 of those 3. Then you welcome the Padres in for 3. And if you could take 2 of those when it really counts and put them out of the picture, seal the deal with 3 remaining in Colorado. So you look at what Ohtani's got to do right there. Those are the numbers. Those are the games he has left to get to 5-0. 4 against Atlanta, 3 against Miami, 6 against Colorado, and 3 against San Diego. That's the thing that stands out to me, is 6 against Colorado, a last place team. Out of all the games you got left, you got a lot against a last place team, which is good. And to end in Colorado, you know the ball likes to fly out there. So what if Shohei did the last one or something of the series? But hopefully he won't have to wait to that, and we'll see how that goes. Well, that's going to do it, Dodger Digest. Hey, make sure you subscribe on YouTube. We're getting a lot of people watching it, a lot of buzz going on. Mike Nelson and myself putting out new content daily as we lead to the playoffs and as we eventually win the World Series as the Los Angeles Dodgers World Champions. That's what we're going for. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube. That's going to do it. Brad J, Dodgers Digest. And remember always to think blue.